Oops. This dog, guys, I tell you, this dog is just visiting us. Once upon a time, Neo, I'm talking about Neo, not Amy. Amy is living with us basically. But Neo is like living in the other house, in the parents' house. And yesterday he came over and slept overnight here. And he did that, I would say 1 year ago, not maybe more. He really doesn't sleep here. And there is so many hair, so many. And mellow greetings to you all. I wish, I know you're doing well. If not, hope you do well. Hope you do better. Well, let's wait for tomorrow. Look, I have already 6 p.m. 6 afternoon, so getting close to the next day is gonna be better. My day was great. Happiness. I was just at work, basically same thing. Then I did gym. I came home 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock done my eating here, and since that 3 hour playing with my daughter here. We always jump on a sofa and it's like playing that all around is like a sea, and there is like alligators, and I know it's weird, alligators and crocodiles with sharks, which is nonsense, yeah, but we play that, so we should not step on it, and we have like a boat there, and yeah, it's fun. I don't know if you hear the aquarium. I forgot to turn it off for our session, but just leave it. So, what I wanted to discuss or share actually with you today, it's some experience from work, but I was told today, like, I just want to discuss like one thing. It's not only about my current job, but also previous job. I hit that many times. I want your opinion about it. I tell you mine, and you do not kill me, please, in the comments. It's about like being boss at work. I'm not a boss, yeah. Just like imagine a person being boss, and that being told like other bosses like don't be friendly with the staff around you, like particularly in kitchen. So if you are like a sous chef or whatever, don't be so much friendly and like making jokes with the other cooks, because it's just put your like, it just takes the respect away, yeah? I was told today from a colleague of mine that her, basically she's like higher than me, and we laugh about it, yeah, together. We laugh about it. What a stupid thing, yeah. Like, she was told by her colleague that she shouldn't do it, but her, like a grumpy man. I talked about that guy before. Um, I could really say that he's an amazing cook, but not really out of 20 people there working, not really. I don't know who likes him there, yeah. And I don't mean it bad, it's just being grumpy and negative. I don't know, stressing people around with the energy coming into work, and actually gossiping about others, and just the negativity what you're bringing up, like, yeah, people don't like you, that's what it is. I know it, they talk about it. So, and this guy like telling like others like on his level of like a sous chef, and like, like a chefs, don't talk too much with like kitchen helpers or like a chef, cook helpers, like, and we were laughing about it, because what a nonsense, what a stupid thing. And I told her like, hey, I actually met that before. I heard that before. I was even told that when I was a sous chef myself. I heard that before, like, what a nonsense, what what a stupid thinking, yeah. And I tell you why I think is that there is some kind of belief that some people think that when they are friendly, they losing their respect, or they cannot be boss. Yeah, but I tell you, that's a false thinking. It's just the sickness of that particular mind. It's that that person is just not able to manage these two things. It's not fault of the people underneath him. It's that he cannot handle both things. Yeah, he thinks that when he make grumpy face, and looks aggressive and unreachable, like that he's untouchable, and people are rather not talking to him because he's like very looks aggressive and negative. And that's true. Yeah, it is like that. I had a brother like that. Like I was like that. I think many people was like that. I was also like that. Like try to like, don't talk to me. It's like dog behind the fence, like barking. When you open the fence, like, oh, what a sweet doggy. It's like I was like that too. Like going to gym, like I remember, but this is like when I was really young, like 15, 20, 25. Like making, like this is like how you protect yourself because you've been hurt, I guess. So many people do that. Like you look so not unreachable. What's the word? Like unfriendly. It's like if you have something nice to tell me, you can do that. But if you have a problem with anything you want, just don't even look at me. This is the face, yeah. And it's like when it's hilarious, yeah, because today I'm 37, yeah. So this guy who I'm talking about is like 52, 53 maybe, I don't know. So all due respect, it's nonsense to say that, but I understand also his point of view because this is the best he can do. But it's not true because she is actually my boss and she handling those two things pretty well. Yeah, we laughing, work together is just relaxful, chilly, amazing, focused, very rarely mistake. On the other hand, working with that man, you have so many mistakes. You get shaking hands, you get like, I see people around him, like I stress, and then you're making mistakes because it's like, it's like he's expecting you to have mistakes. So where is the mistakes? It's like that. It's so powerful when somebody's like this around you. So she's handling it very well, and she's the proof that this is bullshit. It's just about every person. So it's not fault of the staff that the staff would not listen to him. It's that he cannot, that the particular person cannot, he cannot handle those two things. So being friendly, it's not even friendly, but just being human being. Yeah, I think when I say being human being means for me, being friendly, being helpful, not gossip, not yelling at each other, screaming, being angry, negative, expect negativity from others. So when you are sick, your brain, like your mind is sick, this is sickness, yeah? Whether you get it from your childhood or you've been born with certain genes, plus you've been raised certain way. So this is a sickness which you just parents passed on and surrounding when you live on. That's all. There's nothing else to talk about. That's all, yeah. And then you carry on until you are 52, 53, and you are very good at cooking, but you are just not very good being around people. You are just not good in relationships. Yeah? You are not good as a. You think you are a good boss, you are not. Yeah, because what makes a good boss is also having a good relationship with staff, and that's what just she, as a 28, 29 years old girl, handling like amazingly well. That's unbelievable in her age. No, I cannot say, but I would not be like that cool. Actually, she's just amazing. I'm so happy that I have her in my team because kitchen is divided into certain teams and she's my boss. And we talked about it, we laughed, and I said, hey, look, that's, you can see that this is really his problem, yeah, because I I told her that I met people like that before in different types of even jobs, yeah, like, and I also myself thought I had to be like that because I had it's, I'm talking out of my experience. I had a problem when I start being friendly and open to people. They many times also hurt me. They somehow it's like, and then I didn't tell them anything because I just like them and I didn't expect them to say those things or do those things. But when I closed my door, I shut them and I make my negative face and I did this one. There was no hurting, but there was also no friends really, and people really don't want to talk to me, you know. So I think this is his thing. So his argument basically is like, when you do that, they will not listen to you then. But that's not true. She can normally say, hey, do this, do that, do this. Yeah, we do that. Yeah. It's a sad, actually, story I'm telling you. But I want to share things like that here more from my daily life, what I do, what I work, what I do, and what is around me. Whenever I will be in my life, I always want to discuss my life, like that present life, like what was today and what did I do and what I experienced. I will not name people, I will not say places, no way, but I just want to speak about life, what I see around, I experiencing. So I wish you see that, what I mean. I love people around me. I actually never enjoyed that much like the last year. Yeah. But I also see it's so easy to judge a person like he. Um, but that's what it is. Yes, it's just, yeah. Sometimes thinking like, if I would grab him, you know, and just give him a hug, like, hey, come on, just relax. No, I don't want. Ah! He would be like, ah! And then he would start crying. Because it's like, I see through that. I mean, I'm not a medium or whatever. I'm not Eckhart Tolle or Sadhguru. No way. But it's just, I went through some stuff, like like all of us, from something. And in this point of my life, today, I just see certain things and I can very easily say, this is an idiot. But in the same time, almost in the same time, I also come in my head, like or whatever, I just catch another thought or hearing I have in my head, maybe it's in my heart. It doesn't matter. It's just, I would call it more is in a heart because it's more like, no, we don't know what childhood he had, and that's the equals here. Equals this, yeah. It's like that's now what happened before, here it is. So, and it's also only human being, and also has his kids and also has his family life and going holiday and being happy and doing stuff. Although he is so shitty like that, but I have also this one. So it's like a compassion, and but I don't think it's like it should stop you. It should stop me from like acting certain way, like, hey, don't do this. I think we all should, like, especially me. I mean, for me, it's very hard. Yeah. It's not excuses, but it's like my German language is like, hey, let's, like, imagine, yeah, we have like, if I would rate my German language from 0 to 10, that 10, it's the native speaker being born, like, and speaking just well. Not German English, not German teacher, no, German language teacher, but not just, being born there, living there 30 years, let's say. It's a 10. And my Deutsch is like, my German language is like, I don't want to say one. I would say two. I cannot really speak, but I understand certain things. So one, two, two. That's my German. Or and in English, the way I that you know how I rate myself. So because you also hear my English, so I would say English is like six, seven maybe, six, seven, six, seven. So German is like 1.5. So it's very difficult like to talk, and I just don't want to even do it. Guys, I've done that many times, really. I've done. I'm talking about like to talk that person and say certain things, yeah, like hey, don't do this, don't say that. Like, I like to work with you. I've done it. I've done it. This that, and I all the time. And I'm talking about like 3 times at least in different jobs. All the time it turned against me, whether the other staff were never standing behind me, was alone in it, or actually I was some kind of weirdo who doesn't understand whether the jokes or whatever. I rather now, like, I get in an age that I don't have that big push already to speak something and saying certain things, because I also don't understand many words, so it's like I don't know what is meant to be for me and what does it actually mean. So to me, like, being positive is maybe easier than for people who understand what he's talking about. But I just slipped a little bit from what he said about the boss into the way he is, yeah, the person. And I just don't want to mention only him, like, I mean generally, like, I don't know how many times I changed a job, but let's count it only fast. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I had at least 15 jobs, let's say, at least 15. And I would say almost in every job, I wouldn't say in almost, in every job was something like that, who just doesn't want to smile because it's painful. That's what it is. So that's what I want to share today with you, that it's like you can be boss and at the same time being friendly with staff. Yeah, that's not true. You cannot. And you don't have to be aggressive, and you don't have to be like Gordon Ramsay yelling, shitting nonsense, stupidity. Yeah, this is just disgusting. Yeah, disgusting. But I take it as a show. I never work with him, so this I take as a show. But if the person is like Gordon Ramsay, with people hate me, but he's an idiot if he's behaving people like this. Yeah, this is stupid, and I don't care how many stars he has. That doesn't matter. Yeah, you're putting stars over a relationship with people. You just don't care. You think that you cannot have stars at the same time being good with people. You know what I mean? Like, the people gotta fear you, or you gotta throw away the plates, otherwise throw on the wall the plates, otherwise the food will not be done better. That's not true. That's bullshit. I work in Michelin star restaurant too, and I experienced very, very similar thing. And yeah, I left because of this, and I was so into it. Like, it's just if somebody's talking to me normally. Yeah. And this nonsense, the virus, it's came out of, I don't know if it was Marco Pierre-White or whoever, I don't care, or Gordon Ramsay, but it's so much into many chefs, like this narrative that is like, you have to be idiot, otherwise you cannot reach your goals. Yeah. No, you don't. You can actually be nice and relaxed, and you don't need to have a cancer then out of being stressed all the time and trying to shit on people all the time. And being nice, it's also good. Being nice to people and teaching them, and actually that's what we all want. That's so hilarious. Yeah, we all want that. but then we also support a show where he's screaming on people. Yeah? Because we also want to see that, actually, I guess, no? If there's somebody nice, we don't want to see it. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. But it is something to think about it. I remember I was like that. I was like, I work in Michelin star restaurant, and I went to another restaurant. It was a very good restaurant, and I had some people there. I work, and I was like a sous chef. But the head chef was almost never there. Yeah, he never cooked. Yeah. So all the planning and menu, it was on me, and I had there some people, and I was like giving them a really hard time. But I was like, how old was I? Like 26, maybe. 2000. Yo, 26. 25, 26, 27. And I was this guy, like watching all the shows, and like I learning, and then I wanted to be the best. Yeah, I wanted to, and I thought this is the way. Yeah? And I don't like it. Yeah, today when I look back, I'm like, wow, what an idiot I was. And they were nice. Like I had like a girl there. She was like making desserts. She was an amazing being. Yeah. But I never saw that time. I didn't see it that time. I saw that the dessert was sheaf on a plate, or it was not enough, or small, or it was not nice decorated as it should be, or whatever. Yeah. And I just found more valuable to yell at that person than and making her stress, and making like the whole situation weird, and making energy in the kitchen like weird, and making people hard come back in work to work. It's just so ridiculous and stupid and nonsense and blah. Let's not do that, guys. It's really, it's sickness. It's sickness. I think it's something in our quote unquote a nature. It's like watching a lion eating antelope. Yeah. It's like, yeah, it's like we want to see the Gordon Ramsay, you know, like in the TV, but we don't want to be there. But we like to see it, huh? I don't watch that. I remember I was watching. I never actually, honestly, I never watch his shows, MasterChef, some of them, but I watched like the Hell's Kitchen. What was the name he was visiting? He was visiting restaurants, like, you know, he was helping them. So something like that, a few episodes, and I watched a Czech version, and the guy who was like doing like making the Gordon Ramsay, he has the Ramsay spot basically. He was like a famous Czech public chef. He was very much the same, yeah. He just didn't scream so much, but he was like that. Yeah. So much aggressivity there, yeah. And I experienced it in every kitchen. Every kitchen I was, once, yeah, I remember, but this was in school, when I was like apprentice. I had to practice in one restaurant. I was maybe second class, I don't remember, but I could be like 17. And I came there, and there was a nice, or it was a small restaurant, like a pub more, like a basic food he was cooking. And it was an old guy, around 55. I never forget him. He was just so nice. At that time, I haven't seen it yet. I didn't see it. And yeah, this was just beautiful.
is like 20 years ago. Wow. Yeah. But every time I went, it was somebody who wanted to be Gordon Ramsay. It was like that. I just, what a nonsense. We can be nice and we can be boss and we want to reach our goals and we can have a 3 stars, Michelins or whatever. Because if there is somebody who is making the work bad, I mean, who am I? I have not even Michelin star. I'm talking how it should be. I'm not talking about how to cook and cook. No way. I'm not. I don't touch even heels for these guys. Yeah? But I'm just saying that what I can definitely say in my 37-year-old, I can definitely say when I speak people normally, and I really tell them, explain them how I want it or what I wanted in a certain way. Normally, I just see that it works much better if you than you scream at somebody, and you're doing it regularly, and then you're standing beside that person. You see that the person is not really calm, and if you can be calm, you have much better focus in work because it doesn't distract you. This guy who is yelling at you, and that's so clear. So when you're thinking of Gordon Ramsay, you see how stupid actually it is, but it's okay. That time, we all evolve somehow, yeah, as a humanity, yeah. But what a stupid it was. Yeah. I don't know if he's like that now, but I guess maybe, I don't know, but I'm talking about now, presently, yeah, so. Yeah. And nothing against him. But I cannot say I love him. No. I don't mind him. That's all actually. Because I behaving people certain way and excusing it for Michelin star, it's a sickness. We are important humans. You know, this is maybe the weirdest thing people could say. I would say we are important, not the things we do is important than us. No, we are important more than the things we do. Wow, that sounds, I have to think about it. Wait, we are more important than the things we do. Well, depends how I mean it, yeah? Otherwise you could also say, wait. You need to leave some traces, and good traces before you leave the planet, mate. So it's like, it's go hand to hand, yeah? But depends how you mean it. It's you mean like if you putting your goal, your wanting things over people, and it doesn't matter if it's family or neighbor or person who you met on the street. If you put it over that or over humans, it's wrong. Love you. Let me know down below in the comment section how amazing I am, and see you tomorrow. Love ya.